bringing you a pre and even postpartum exercise program that you can do while you're pregnant and even on the other side to keep you feeling healthy and strong. Remember to always listen to your body. If you're not feeling well, any kind of cramping or shortness of breath, back off on your reps, back off on the exercise if you need to. It is better to keep yourself feeling good through your whole pregnancy. The chances of a quick recovery will be even better. So we're going to start with a wall sit. If you have a little ball, you can take that with you, a little soccer ball, any kind of soft ball. Sit yourself on a wall in a comfortable position. So we're going to keep the weight in your heels, sitting up nice and tall. The palms can come back onto the wall just to keep your posture nice and open. So opening yourself through your chest, the weight's in the heels and your toes are out in front of your knees. So that keeps the pressure off your knees. If you're feeling any pressure in the knees, push through the tailbone a little bit into your wall or even sit up a little higher. So if you're finding there's any pressure on your belly, try sitting a little bit higher. We're going to gently retract that neck towards the wall. So it's your choice how low you sit on there. We're going to aim for anywhere from 30 seconds to 1 minute of just holding. And I'm just gently squeezing the ball, not crushing it. So it gives you a little bit of inner thigh work, some adductor work, as well as a little bit of pelvic floor core work. And we're going to come up out of that, pushing through your heels. Just slide yourself up on the wall. Grab a band. If you have a band with handles, that's great. Have a seat on a chair. We're going to loop the band over your toes and around your feet so it doesn't pop off. And just gently row straight back. If that's too easy holding your handles, you can always grab a little bit lower and increase your tension a little bit. So you want to initiate that row from your mid-back, drawing your shoulder blades together towards your spine and sitting up nice and tall. So you can look straight ahead. Again, keep your knees slightly bent. That helps keep your back nice and tall. And we're aiming anywhere from 15 to 20 reps of these. You can do a few more. Like I said, you can adjust how hard you make it by moving your hands up or down that band. So from those rows, we're going to move to one arm rows, putting both handles in one hand, sitting up nice and tall through your chest, and pulling straight back. So the key to the row is to keep your elbow down by your hip, no shrugging. If it gets too hard, move your feet together or even take the band off one foot. Moving to your other arm. So you're breathing out as you pull back, breathing out on exertion. And you're initiating that from your mid-back. So you're never pulling up or pulling with that bicep and letting your shoulder fall forward. You're sitting nice and tall. We're going to uncross that band and bring it right into biceps. So just make sure it's nice and even on both sides. Keep that tummy pulled in, jawbones back. Sitting tall, so we're working right into those biceps. My elbows are staying in front of my hips. So as soon as they go behind my hips, I lose that upper body posture. We're going to sit nice and tall. And we're going to go right out of those two-arm bicep curls to a one-arm bicep curl. If you know one side's a little bit weaker than the other side, start with that side. And then you're going to move right onto your other side. So again, you can choose your reps, how many you want to do of these. If 5 is tiring, do 5. You can switch to the other side and then switch right back. So from there, keep your knees bent. You're just going to unhook that band. Take it up over your head. We're going to anchor it behind your back so that back arm is going to stay nice and low as opposed to letting it pull up your back. Probably more comfortable on your shoulder to keep it down. Up, out, up. Top elbow is going to stay nice and close to your ear. And you're pushing straight up from there. So it's that last little bit of full extension that you want to reach. Big push into the ceiling. Think of putting a hole in the ceiling. And when I come down, I'm coming just above my head. So if you can use a sliding door or mirror in front of you and actually see your posture or see that full squeeze, that's great feedback as well. And from there, we're going to take it to the other side. So I'm holding just below the handle, securing it down on my low back, keeping that elbow in by my temple, and pushing straight up to the ceiling. So it's that last little bit of extension. Good little squeeze. I'm sitting tall and not letting my head pull forward. So jawbone's back again. Think of keeping your ears right over your shoulders. So big squeeze. And the last one we're going to do is just to keep your glutes, your bum, nice and strong. They're really, really important in the recovery of your core. If you find this too sore on your legs with the band directly against your skin, grab a towel or any kind of padding. So I've wrapped it under my knees and pulled back up. We're going to bring your feet about shoulder width apart, and I'm pushing out from there, coming back to shoulder width where there's lots of tension, and pushing out again. So it's a little squeeze out. My upper body still sitting nice and tall. You can adjust your tension here. So if it's too easy, you just pull that band a little tighter. Too hard, loosen your band off a little bit. So I'm not rolling my feet out on the floor. All that push is coming from my knees, and I'm controlling it as it comes in. So the band is never pulling me, I'm controlling the band. And you should feel that just on the sides of your bum into your glutes. So good luck and have fun with it.